Bro, how can you be entertained by how can you even pay attention to that shit?
Oh my god, it's the royal wedding.
And then that's there's all this speculation, right? But a child is they fucking tied sheets together, hung out a fucking window. I guarantee you, if they had clothes, they would have put them on.
Yeah.
There were no clothes available for that kid.
Yeah.
He was trying to escape.
Yeah.
This is the truth about our royal family, who so many of you admire.
I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts. We would not put it on the air. First of all, I was told, who's Jeffrey Epstein? No one knows who that is. This is a stupid story. Then the palace found out that we had her whole allegations about Prince Andrew and threatened us a million different ways. We were so afraid we wouldn't be able to interview Kate and Will that also quashed the story. And then Alan Dershowitz was also implicated in it because of the planes. She told me everything. She had pictures. She had everything. She was in hiding for 12 years. We convinced her to come out. We convinced her to talk to us. It was unbelievable what we had. Clinton. We had everything. I tried for 3 years to get it on, to no avail, and now it's all coming out, and it's like these new revelations, and I freaking had all of it. I'm so pissed right now. Like every day I get more and more pissed because I'm just like, oh my god, it was what we had was unreal. Other women backing it up.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Godspeed Podcast.
Just jumping right into it, Joe. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you want to wait? Go back?
No, it's fucking, we already started, man.
Yeah, for sure. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm splendiferous.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's a good word.
Yeah.
What's going on in your life, man? Give me the long answer.
Today is day 21 of my 40-day fast. It's funny because there's episodes that are going to come out after this where the fast is on day 6 or 10 or whatever. So it's not going to make any sense. But yeah, day 21. Things are going good. Last time I had no energy was last Sunday, so it's been 10 days. So yeah.
I just noticed you got, I like your shirt. We're both wearing food.
No, I'm wearing food. You're wearing poison.
I mean, come see, come sa.
Okay. How are you doing? Give me the long answer.
I have been extremely stressed out at work. I'm running 2 different departments at the same time. I had a regional manager come surprise visit yesterday and over my specific department and surprise tour me. My things went well, which as to be expected. The rest of the business, not so much.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So it's going good.
But I've been working a lot.
Yeah.
Working a lot, man. Yeah. My stuff's good. Granted, I have things to improve, as we all do, right? I have things to improve on, but my stuff, for the most part, is in control, in order, and some of the others are not so much. So,
do your stuff first.
Mow your own lawn.
Prioritize. Yeah.
You gotta mow your own lawn. You can't mow your neighbor's lawn if your lawn's fucking 4 feet high. You mow your own lawn, and then you can, if you got time left. So.
Yes, sir.
So, but other than that, grateful to have something to complain about.
For sure.
There's some people who don't have that, so I try to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Got a fun weekend planned. I just switched some days around with a coworker so I could get a couple days off together, which I haven't had since I took PTO.
Oh.
And got a little surprise for my assistant, and they should be excited.
Nice. What's the surprise?
Oh, I don't want to tell you because you're going to be highly disappointed. Actually, you know what? I am going to tell you. You know what? So the last episode we recorded,
the debate.
The debate was about what?
Flat Earth.
Flat Earth. One of the topics was outer space.
Yep.
And local to me, there's an observatory that is famous for finding Pluto, I think. I don't know. That was their claim to fame, I guess. I don't know. But they do like stargazing and like night, because it's a dark sky community. They do nighttime events, and we're gonna look at the sky. My assistant's really into like the moon and things like that. So
Why would I be disappointed?
because we're going to look at outer space.
Outer space is fake. Stars are real. The moon is a light that's really there. The
Why
sun
are we
is a light that's
talking
really
about
there.
this?
You said I'm gonna be disappointed. I love
You're
the
so-
stars because I
you're so
actually know what the stars are.
They're billions of
No, they're
pounds
not.
of gas burning millions
No,
of
they're
miles away.
absolutely not.
Don't tell me Pumbaa was lying to me.
Pumbaa's lying to you. I don't know who Pumbaa is, but he's lying to you.
From Lion King.
Pumbaa?
Yeah, the
Who's Pumbaa?
warthog, the pig.
Pumbaa.
Timon-
Okay.
Yeah,
So here's
Timon
the
and
problem. I've never heard anybody say Pumbaa without saying Timon and before it. So that's why I didn't know who the fuck Pumbaa was. Fuck Disney.
Dude,
pedophiles.
but that scene right there was real funny. They're they're whatever. What does he say?
I don't
You remember? You remember?
Stars
you
are billions of gas.
balls of burning gas,
Yeah,
billions of miles away.
really.
And Timon's like, "No, you retard!" It was
Yeah,
so funny.
Because
It was so
Timon's
funny.
smart.
It was just
Bitches are local.
classic Disney moment.
Yeah.
Disney's now is weird, but then I enjoyed Disney.
Oh, did you see they're bringing hot women back on ads instead of
Yeah, I saw that
obese
ad.
women with
No,
colored hair?
First of all, I saw that ad before the internet. Well, not before, but before there was controversy about it. I saw it first. I follow her
Oh.
on Instagram.
I don't give a shit about her. I wish they would have just used some woman that's unknown, not some piece of shit Hollywood actor. But at least we don't have. They're not like promoting unhealthy
That
people.
one tastes
anymore.
funny. That one tastes funny.
Yeah, it's poison, bud.
Almost tastes like bleach.
Okay, let's get started.
Was my assistant trying to poison me?
Probably, bro.
Probably.
Alrighty.
You said it like them. Probably.
Probably. You're stupid.
You're mocking my assistant. That's fucked up.
Oh
bro.
my god, yo, I was not.
I'm telling you.
All right.
What do you got for us today, Joe?
Today
Is this
we're-
our 100th episode?
Yes. It is our 100th episode.
You're welcome.
Thank
I'd
you
be
for
mem-
reminding me.
I be membering.
You be membering?
I be membering stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's 100th episode. Every single week, we haven't missed a week. A couple
Yeah.
Mondays, the final cut was fucking with me, so we recorded a few hours, or I uploaded it a few hours later than usual, but we now haven't missed a week.
Nobody likes a Monday.
It's true. I used to love Mondays because of Monday Night Raw.
Oh,
Then I started realizing that that's when I had to go back to school, and that's when work started. So,
oh.
okay. All right. So today, for our 100th episode, I let you choose the topic. And
What did I choose? I don't remember.
exposing the royal family.
Oh yeah, fuck those fucking pedophiles.
Here we go.
Here we go. Buckle up.
October of
Got
1964, kissing cousins Elizabeth and Philip paid a royal visit to a Catholic residential school for Aboriginal children in Kamloops, British Columbia, Canada. William Coombs was 12 years old at the time of the royal visit. I was an inmate at the Kamloops school when we were visited, said Coombs. I remember it was strange because they came by themselves. No big fanfare or nothing. But I recognized them, and the school principal told us it was the Queen. And we all got given new clothes and good food for the first time in months the day before she arrived. The day the Queen got to the school, I was part of a group of kids that went on a picnic with
hanging
her
out
and her
its
husband
ass.
and some of the priests.
It's a hand.
We went down to a meadow near Dead Man's Creek. I remember it was weird because we all had to bend down and kiss her foot, and she was wearing a white lace boot. After a while, I saw the Queen and her husband leave the picnic with 10 children from the school, and those kids never returned. They took away those 10 kids and nobody ever saw them again. We never heard anything more about them, and we never met them again, even when we were older. They were all from around there, but they all vanished. The group that disappeared was 7 boys and 3 girls in age from 6 to 14 years old. They were all from the smart group in the class. 2 of the boys were brothers, and they were Mady from Quesnel. Their last name was Arnoux, or Arnold. I don't remember the others, just an occasional first name like Cecilia, and there was an Edward. What happened was also witnessed by my friend, George Adolph, who was 11 years old at the time and a student there too. But he's dead now. William Coombs, the sole survivor, was scheduled to appear as the star witness at the International Tribunal into Crimes of Church and State in London, England. But William Coombs never made it to the tribunal. He died of unknown causes shortly before he was scheduled to testify. Reverend Kevin Annett, a former minister of the United Church of Canada, believes that William Coombs was murdered to stop him from speaking out about the royal abductions and other crimes of murder. Annett, a former minister of the United Church of Canada, believes that William Coombs was murdered to stop him from speaking out about the royal abductions and other crimes of murder and torture that he had witnessed at the school.
In a nutshell, what happened was I was letting people speak from the pulpit about the crimes they'd seen in the residential school, the murders and that. I also found out about the land deals that were happening where the church was selling off native land to big logging companies for kickbacks. And I wrote a letter about that to the church. I was fired without cause and eventually thrown out of the church without any due process at all. But that one thing led to another, and I began to work a lot more with the survivors after that, the eyewitnesses.
Authority.
So they went to this school.
Hey, stop scaring your screen.
Thank you. That would have sucked. Would have been very upset again. So the king and queen, or I guess Prince Philip and the Queen. Would it be Prince Philip? I don't fuck that whole family. Anyway, Philip and the Queen went to this school in Canada and then left with 10 kids, and the kids were never seen again. There's 2 children eyewitnesses. One of them was murdered before he was going to testify when he was older. And the other one, I think he was murdered too, actually. I don't remember. But yeah. And then this is recent-ish, I guess. I'll just go right back into that.
In Canada have uncovered the remains of 215 children, some as young as 3 years old, at the site of a former residential school for Indigenous students. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on Friday described the discovery as heartbreaking. The children were students at the Kamloops Indian Residential School in British Columbia, which closed in 1978, according to the Tk'emlúps-te-Secwepemc Nation. Chief Roseanne Casimir said in a statement that their remains were found with the help of a ground-penetrating radar specialist. In 2015, a 6-year investigation into Canada's now-defunct residential school system found that it committed cultural genocide, forcibly separating Indigenous children from their families. The report documented horrific physical abuse, rape, malnutrition, and other atrocities suffered by many of the 150,000 children who attended the schools, which were typically run by Christian churches from the 1840s to the 1990s. It found more than 4,100 children died while attending the schools. That figure does not appear to include the previously undocumented discovery of the 215 children buried under what was once Canada's largest residential school.
You have to show me how to shower and clean and wash myself, how to wash my private and my, private parts of your body. You don't have to show a kid once or twice at the most, but not every day. And have the supervisor come in there and basically take advantage of you.
Authorities plan to conduct an autopsy later on Tuesday.
So the school that they took the 10 kids from in 1964 was outed for 4,100 children deaths. That guy right there was accosted by the supervisor every single day he took a shower. The supervisor would show him how to wash his junk. Like, it was a pedophile school, and the Queen would go there, grab some kids, and bring them home with her.
I mean, what do you even say to that, man? What the fuck is?
What's what? It's
I'll
fucked
save
up.
I'll save it for the end. But it's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, we're exposing the royal family during this episode. If you have any respect for the royal family, especially after this episode, fuck it, get a clue. Right?
Oh,
Well, what?
I'll save it for the end because it's like
All right. Here's a news broadcast of this on Splat.
Authorities plan to conduct an autopsy later on Tuesday.
Why she had her
A
finger up her
body
nose?
found on the Queen's estate in
Photoshop.
Sandringham. The cause of death not yet known. Royal correspondent Max Foster joining me now from London with more on that. How bizarre, Max?
Absolutely, a real murder mystery, isn't it? Apparently, a dog walker discovered some human remains on the estate on New Year's Day, and this happened about a mile away from the main gates to the house. So it is in the Queen's backyard, you could say. This is what the police told us about it earlier this morning.
I think the circumstances indicate
Voices are off.
that she is probably the victim of murder. The body has been in situ for some time, but again, the experts are here to establish exactly what that time frame is.
They are actually going through all the unsolved crimes, not just locally, but nationally, to try to find cases which may relate to this. But they need the results of the autopsy. No comment from Buckingham Palace. So far, Michael, they're saying it's a police case, although they do say that the Queen is there, and you'd assume that she would have at least been informed about this. You'd expect to be told if a body had been discovered in your garden.
In your garden.
The children. Best strategy ever. Cruelest. Parents have no reason to live once you take their children. You don't know if they're ever coming back. A good percentage of them didn't. What about them? They fell into deep depression, darling. What do you think? That we watched our kids go to school never to see them again and then rejoiced? What if they suddenly took all your relatives' children away from them?
When we were young.
So that was a lady's talking about the children going missing after the police news broadcast. So yeah, random dead bodies are showing up, and that's not the only one. There's been multiple times where a dead body has been found on the Queen's estate. So is somebody going there and dropping random dead bodies of fucking young girls?
I don't know, man. Is somebody going to the White House and dropping bags of coke around? Things happen.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking crazy. Yeah, I mean, this is all. I mean, there's witnesses that saw her take the 10 kids, so it's not
Right.
like all just circumstantial. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I knew what you were saying.
What do you think about the news broadcast?
It's fucking weird. It's yeah, to find it, like, if I owned a large piece of property and they found a dead body on it, I would want some answers.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I would
You
want
want it
some answers.
investigated.
Yeah.
Not Buckingham Palace hasn't commented. Like,
No, I need to know how'd that get there. Hey
Yeah.
man, how'd that get there?
hey,
Hey,
Yeah.
let's figure this out together.
yeah,
What resources do you need? Let's figure it out.
yeah. I'm with you, dog. All right, I guess we'll keep going.
All right, yeah, it sounds like we should keep going.
The British royal family represented everything glamorous and aspirational about modern monarchy, with the younger generation of royals bringing a fresh energy that made them seem both regal and relatable. And Prince Andrew, for a time, embodied this perfect balance as the charming
Beautiful!
bachelor prince who seemingly combined genuine military heroism with Hollywood-level charisma. Little did we all know that lurking beneath this polished public image was a man who would willingly befriend and defend one of the most disgusting predators in modern history, continuing their association even after his criminal conviction for exploiting minors. Indeed, the same prince who had once brought glamour to the crown would choose loyalty to a monster over loyalty to the moral principles his family claimed to represent, welcoming this convicted predator into the sacred halls of royal retreats like Sandringham. Oxford University was producing a 1985 graduate named Ghislaine Maxwell, while Andrew reportedly played Newport Society. Palace staff allegedly whispered about Prince Andrew and Ghislaine Maxwell's relationship during the early 2000s. Their connection allegedly began years earlier when Maxwell completed her Oxford University education in 1985. Maxwell allegedly facilitated Andrew's introduction to Jeffrey Epstein, though timeline accounts conflict. The BBC Newsnight interview saw Andrew claim 1999 as their first meeting. Private Secretary Alistair Watson's 2011 letter reportedly told a different story entirely. Watson allegedly stated Andrew knew Epstein since being introduced to him in the early 1990s. This apparent 7-year discrepancy would later raise questions about Andrew's account with investigators and media. February 1999 flight logs documented Andrew visiting Epstein's private Caribbean island. Little St. James allegedly became a regular destination for the prince's winter escapes. The friendship's rapid development reportedly suggested immediate mutual benefit for both men. Windsor Castle's gates opened for Epstein just 1 year after their alleged introduction. June 2000 brought the dance of the decades, celebrating 4 royal birthdays. 600 guests attended the Queen's party, including Epstein and Maxwell. The convicted financier had apparently penetrated British royalty's innermost sanctuary within 18 months. The Queen's private Norfolk estate reportedly welcomed Epstein among Andrew's various friends. These were reportedly not public ceremonies, but intimate family gatherings at private residences.
All right, I'm going to stop it there for a second. Private gatherings. Where have we heard that before, where they ordered hot dogs? Oh, Obama. Obama flew in hot dogs from Chicago to the White House for a private party with his elite scumbag pieces of shit.
I mean, where else? That's Chicago's known for the best hot dogs.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Okay, all right. Guess I'll just keep going there, bud.
Royal protocol typically required years of vetting before such invitations were allegedly extended. Epstein apparently bypassed traditional safeguards through his connection to Andrew. Prince Andrew spent weeks at the Florida property.
Can you pause? Why?
Yeah.
Why is the wife from Sopranos interviewing him?
The wife from Sopranos?
Yeah, like I forget her name, but Tony Soprano's wife.
What about her?
Why is
Oh,
she
sorry.
like she's doing the interview there with the prince? Did you see it?
No. Oh,
That's
Rwanda.
Tony's. Okay, that's Tony Soprano's wife. Just putting it out there.
Which one?
The blonde.
Was it
The blonde.
was it far back?
That was during the interview. No, they just flashed it. Just keep going, man. I'm just talking shit.
Hold on. I'm playing it. Oh, it looks like her with blonde hair, though. Did she have blonde hair in Sopranos? Anyway, I'll play it.
Andrew spent weeks at the Florida property, unless he testified under oath. The prince's stays allegedly weren't brief visits, but extended periods of residence. Daily massages reportedly formed part of Andrew's routine during these Florida sojourns.
Hell yeah,
At
brother.
least one per day, sometimes more.
Oh,
unless he
from
testified
kids.
about
Gross.
the alleged
Yeah.
massage frequency. By 2000,
I
their
was about to
relationship
say, what?
allegedly resembled
Bro, you ever
family
had a massage?
more than-
They're fantastic.
Yeah, I've had a massage, but
Not
not
from
that
a
kind of
child.
massage.
Yeah, it's different. That's different. They need to be specific when they talk. Fuckers.
He said that he's staying with Jeffrey Epstein in long stints in Florida, and he'd get massages every day.
I was thinking about Tony's wife. Okay, leave me alone.
Gotcha. All right. We're still sharing. Here we go. Let's just play it. I gotta get used to
Casual
that shit.
friendship between social acquaintances. Jeffrey Epstein's guilty plea changed everything in 2008 for those in his circle. Soliciting minors for illegal activities made him a registered offender under Florida law. Most associates reportedly immediately severed all connections with the disgraced financier. Prince Andrew, the opposite choice, maintaining contact that would damage his reputation. "You cannot have a relationship with Jeffrey. You can't do these things," one friend allegedly pleaded. The prince's reported response revealed judgment that allegedly shocked those closest to him. "Stop giving me a hard time. You're such a Puritan," Andrew reportedly countered, according to sources. His alleged defense of Epstein continued with words that would prove controversial. "Leave me alone. Jeffrey's my friend. Being loyal to your friends is a virtue," he allegedly stated. Daily Mail footage captured Andrew at Epstein's townhouse door, appearing to wave to a young woman. The video evidence seemed to contradict aspects of his later explanations. Epstein allegedly organized a celebrity gathering during Andrew's New York visit. Woody Allen, Katie Couric, Charlie Rose, and George Stephanopoulos reportedly attended the party. Such guest lists allegedly contradicted Andrew's narrative of ending a problematic association. The New York Post's Prince and Perv headline reflected public sentiment. Outrage reportedly erupted at images of the Queen's son with a registered offender. Private emails would eventually surface, suggesting ongoing contact about this period. February 2011 messages appeared to show enthusiasm about their friendship. Keep in close touch and we'll play some more soon. His insistence about ending contact in December 2010 appeared to be inconsistent with the emails. The Queen's own homes had allegedly been visited by her son's controversial associate. Virginia Giuffre's allegations against Andrew reportedly compounded the reputational damage significantly. Photographic evidence appeared to contradict his claims of never meeting his accuser. Public reaction to his responses allegedly forced the monarchy into unprecedented action. The spare heir allegedly discovered that certain associations extract costs no title can offset.
According to the
Pedophile. He's a fucking chomo.
They all are.
I mean, but like out of everybody who's been associated with Epstein, this guy is regularly at the top of the list. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Him and I think Clinton.
Yeah, because they're the most couple of the most powerful people in that country. So you're going to blackmail them into doing it, and then they're just going to keep doing it because you already got evidence on them.
The fact that they haven't released the list yet also is really fucking frustrating. And the fact that they're talking about pardoning fucking...
The news is... No one in the actual administration has said shit about pardoning her.
Trump said, I'm allowed to. I can do it.
He said no one's brought it to him, but he could pardon whoever he wants.
Yeah, I get it, but why even... It's just weird to say, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, we already went through this with... Everyone's already been arrested, so... Yeah. Whatever you want to think, but...
I got my...
I laid out the evidence
my
for you.
spidey sense is tingling, bro. That's all I'm going to say.
For sure. So you don't like Prince Andrew then? You think do you think he's a pedophile then?
Yeah. Let me hold on. Let me back it up a bit. I have never given a fuck about the crown.
Good.
I have never given two shits. Like I know people who like watch their weddings.
Yeah, it's
are
fucking weird.
Invested into, bro. First of all, Merca, bitch. Like we.
Jesus.
Like,
just fuck the crown.
You know, what side are you on, dog? We whooped their fucking asses in that fucking war. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. We sent them home packing, bro. What the fuck? Why would anybody here give a fuck about the crown, bro? Bunch of fucking losers. Bunch of fucked up. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck them. Anyways, but yeah, he's a pedophile.
Okay. All that to say, he's a chomo.
Fucking pedophiles.
You notice that we don't get taken down, and we say pedophile a lot on this show.
Well, we don't get watched a lot.
Come on, bro. Come on. Gig. All right, let's go. Let's get back into it. Son of a bitch. I'm trying. I'm doing all I can.
Survivors, not only the Dutch, but also the British royal family, are heavily involved in all of this. Back in the 1980s, a major controversy arose when it became clear that Prince Charles was a very close friend of Jimmy Savile, a notorious pedophile. Not only Charles,
hey,
the entire royal family loved Savile, as did Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. Savile was named by many victims and was said to have been extremely violent and cruel. He was never prosecuted and died a free man. Then there's the interesting close friendship between Prince Andrew and convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein held several young women as sex slaves, hiring them to his elite friends such as Prince Andrew. The royal family has always denied the allegations. And there's more. In 2015, a video emerged, shot by a Swedish tourist at Buckingham Palace. It shows a naked boy climbing out of a window of the palace using a bed sheet. The boy cannot hold on and falls to the ground.
No way!
Now, are you wondering, why is it just stills? Well, I went and found the video.
The mainstream media tried their utmost best to debunk the video. Buckingham Palace declined to comment on the video, and the Metropolitan Police said they had no reports of the incident.
Of course they didn't.
Yep.
haciendo, ¿no? Que son antipatriotas. Miren las locuras que está haciendo, ¿para qué? Para buscar la reelección. Y cuando justamente Estados Unidos, ¿qué cosa requería? Estados Unidos, ¿qué cosa requería? Un presidente.
How fucked up is that? A little boy, butt ass naked, climbing out the window of the fucking Buckingham Palace and then
Trying
falls to
to
the ground.
escape.
Yep. Buckingham Palace didn't have comment.
How?
Yo,
How do they get away with this shit, bro?
bro, they're all mighty powerful. You never seen that before?
No.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But they get away with it because they can do whatever the fuck they want and everybody loves them anyway. It's fucking retarded.
They don't fucking comment. They don't say nothing.
Yeah.
They plead the fifth. Get the fuck. Oh, sorry. Those are our rules. See, y'all don't have the fifth over there. Bitch ass motherfucking losers. Pedophiles.
Pedialites.
Dude, they're all fucking like inbred fucks too, bro. Like, ugh.
The very first clip we showed, she's like kissing cousins, Philip and Elizabeth II.
Bro, how can you be entertained by, like, how can you even pay attention to that shit?
Oh my God, it's the royal wedding.
And then, like, that's, like, there's all this speculation, right? But a child is they fucking tied sheets together, hung out a fucking window. I guarantee you, if they had clothes, they would have put them on.
Yeah.
There were no clothes available for that kid.
Yeah.
He was trying to escape.
Yeah.
Play the fucking video, bro.
And the chick was like filming a parade. So it's not like she was like up at the window knowing it was going to happen. She's filming a fucking parade down here. And then she looked up at a fucking window. I was like, what the hell is that?
Dude.
Like a prison escape. That's what it is. It was a prison escape.
That was a prison escape. Yep.
Prison escape.
Gone wrong. Yeah.
Yep.
Because he dead.
Oh, yeah. I doubt the fall killed him, too. I hope it did. To be honest, that sounds horrible, but I hope the fall killed him and not them getting a hold of him.
Yeah.
Sounds horrible, but yeah. Here's Kate and Harry.
Prince William's wife, Kate, right after giving birth in 2018. Why on earth would she pick a dress that is identical to the one in the horror movie Rosemary's Baby, where Rosemary gives birth to Satan's child? What kind of an insane coincidence is that?
Foreshadowing.
Bro.
Little foreshadowing there.
Isn't that fucking nuts? Why would you wear that dress? That's not a coincidence at all.
Maybe it's her favorite movie.
It probably is. I wouldn't doubt that. It probably is.
What the fuck is wrong with these people, bro?
There was a not notorious, but there was the most loved person in that family ever.
Murdered.
Why would she have been murdered?
She was going to expose something, and it wasn't a little boy.
All right.
Was she going to expose something? Am I guessing her own?
I think she was going to expose them for all the bullshit that they've been doing. Here's an interview with her right here.
Do you think you'll ever be queen?
No, I don't. No.
Why do you think that?
I'd like to be a queen of people's hearts, in people's hearts. But I don't see myself being queen of this country. I don't think many people would want me to be queen. Actually, when I say many people, I mean the establishment that I'm married into. Because they've decided that I'm a non-starter.
Why do you think they've decided that?
Because I do things differently. Because I don't go by a rule book. Because I lead from the heart, not the head. And albeit that's got me into trouble in my work, I understand that. But someone's got to go out there and love people and show it.
So that's Princess Di, obviously. The only one that actually seemed to care about anybody.
And she lived, hey, you can say this about her. She lived up to her namesake.
Oh, Jesus.
No? Not too soon?
Yeah, If you were talking about the Queen, I'd laugh, but
Oh yeah, sorry.
I think I think the reason they killed her is because she was about to expose them for being pedophiles.
You could see a lot of sadness right there.
Oh yeah.
Like she was not happy about whatever the fuck she had going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Most of the videos you see of her when she's with the actual family and shit, she's like just looks super depressed. And then when you see her out with people, she's all fucking super happy and it's fucking crazy, dude. It's like she was a fucking prisoner too. I'm surprised she didn't try tying bed sheets out the fucking window.
Maybe she was.
Bro, we're getting into some more shit. Here's the news broadcast for after she car crash.
Patrick Stinson with breaking news coverage. Princess Diana is seriously injured and 2 other people have died following a car crash in Paris. Police confirmed the crash has killed Diana's companion, film producer Dodi Al-Fayed, and the chauffeur. You are looking at unedited video from the scene where it happened this morning, midnight time in Paris. It happened in a tunnel as Diana's car was being pursued by press photographers. It happened in a tunnel along the River Seine.
That was just a quick news broadcast that she got in a car accident. This is a video that somebody took. They noticed something weird, so I'll just play it. Different license plate. One's black, one's white.
Something's a little off.
Yeah.
Different numbers too. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh yeah, yeah. The whole license plate was different.
Yeah, that usually happens. You don't know when you get in a car accident, the plate changes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I actually didn't put this conspiracy in here. But it's kind of like the Michael Jackson one. Diana is linked with Michael Jackson, Trump, and Q. I didn't add all that in because we're just exposing the royal family.
Okay.
But maybe they switched out the car before it got in the accident.
Or
maybe they knew they were going to kill her. Oh, we're getting into that too.
Oh, okay.
Or what?
Or they killed her and then
that's
killed her.
Obvious one.
Thought it was brilliant.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Either they killed her or what?
Then they killed her.
Oh yeah.
Like they wanted her alive to torture her, so they just like did a you know what I mean?
Oh, like they faked her death and then kept her alive, and then tortured her. Yeah, I can fucking see that happening. Absolutely.
They should make a movie.
They have, but every movie they make is whitewashed to make you be on their side. You'll never see a fucking movie. You might see independent documentaries. You're never going to see an actual documentary or an actual movie that shows Princess Diana getting killed by the royal family. It's never going to happen. I mean, if shit actually comes out, maybe it will, but
GME pops, we'll make it ourselves.
Bro. When Jimmy pops, yeah, all bets are off. We're going to find out a lot of truths about this world, bud.
I think all bets are on.
You're right.
Like that.
You're right.
See? Gotta be positive, man.
For real. I'm with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Hey, okay.
Princess Diana wrote this to her butler.
What's it say?
My husband is planning an accident in my car, brake failure and serious head injury.
What?
Yeah, that was in her fucking journal, her diaries. And they never, ever fucking talk about it. In September 1997, Diana's funeral was held at Westminster Abbey, where April 29, 2011, William married Kate Middleton. He insisted on Westminster Abbey and not St. Paul's Cathedral, where his parents were married. When he proposed to Kate, he also gave her his mother's engagement ring from her ill-fated, loveless marriage to Prince Charles. He said it was my way to make sure my mother did not miss out on today.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, dude. Sweet. She wrote a fucking letter saying my husband Charles is gonna fucking kill me in a car accident or a serious head injury.
That's crazy.
And what happened to that?
Maybe she was psychic. There are a lot of psychics.
Yeah.
Some more foreshadowing.
Ordinary people were convinced, and after the inquest still are convinced, that the deaths of Princess Diana and Dodi Fayed were no accident.
I think it's murder.
Murder.
It was Moira.
Moira. Okay. Moira.
Murder.
In my opinion, there can be no doubt that she was actually murdered.
When the woman left a note saying, FYI, if I'm dead, here's how it's gonna happen, and then it happens exactly like that, I think someone should pay attention.
I mean, I just know our initial reaction was, well, they finally killed her, because we're used to it.
I think it was murder.
If you go to a bar, you'll find 3 people who go, ooh, but the royals did it, didn't they?
Oh, of course Diana was bumped off. She knew she was going to be
bumped off.
I wasn't sure if Diana's death was an accident or murder, but I suspected a cover-up by the British establishment. The inquest was held in the royal family's own court, so is it any wonder that the coroner, the royal representative in charge, decided that the key royal suspects need not even appear at the inquest to be questioned?
Right from the inquest's first day, I thought, what if this woman's name had been Diana Smith, and she'd written in a note which had been subsequently unveiled, my husband Charles Smith wants me to die in a car accident. And subsequently she did. In any other family or in any other country, surely Charles Smith would have been called to the witness stand at the
100%.
inquest into his wife's death.
Paul's blood had even been completed. The French authorities had leaked a story to the press that this was a simple accident caused by a driver who was drunk as a pig. Although the only alcohol he seems to have consumed that night was 2 Ricards, less than 1/4 of the amount the French authorities claimed he'd drunk. He certainly seemed sober minutes before he drove the Mercedes, and within hours of the crash, French police had allowed a road-sweeping van to wash away all the evidence. What a coincidence. That's exactly what the Pakistan police did in 2007, when they immediately hosed down the place where Benazir Bhutto was assassinated. It's so much easier to claim that a death was just an accident if the evidence has been washed away. Diana sat in the rear right seat. She habitually wore a seatbelt. But on this occasion, she did not put it on. When the car was subsequently examined by a crash expert on behalf of the Metropolitan Police, the rear right seatbelt was found to be defective. Had it been tampered with? Was this why Diana was not wearing a seatbelt that night? And why was the inquest not told about this? Some of the paparazzi outside the hotel set off in pursuit, but their scooters and motorcycles were unable to keep up with a much more powerful car. Police evidence given at the inquest confirmed that by the time the Mercedes entered the Alma Tunnel, all the pursuing paparazzi had been left far behind. Yet eyewitnesses saw several motorcycles and a white Fiat Uno surrounding the Mercedes and blocking its progress as it entered the tunnel. There was a very bright flash. Then the white Fiat Uno collided with the Mercedes, which lost control and crashed headfirst into a concrete pillar.
All the other vehicles have never been identified. And they've certainly been excluded as being paparazzi because there was a very close analysis done of all the known paparazzi who were on duty that night. And they could all be accounted for.
So, who was riding those motorcycles? Who was driving the white Fiat Uno?
Witnesses saw the Mercedes being closely pursued and surrounded by several motorcycles as it drove into the Alma Tunnel. Now, the jury in their verdict found that following vehicles were guilty of manslaughter. The media read following vehicles and translated into paparazzi. Now, the jury never said that.
So the question is, who owned or who was driving the other vehicles, either motorcycle or car?
The jury decided that these unidentified drivers had committed a criminal act. So why are neither the French nor British police trying to trace these killers?
Yeah, so she was followed, and the media ran with it, saying the paparazzi is the cause of Princess Diana's death. That was the big thing. The paparazzi did it, but they were nowhere near her. And then there was fucking random motorcycles in a car in the fucking tunnel blocking her.
So, I mean, I don't have the details, but that looks like a pretty good sized Mercedes.
Yeah.
And if If
And
I
they
know
built
anything
them
about
correctly back in the day.
Well, if I know anything about anything that probably had a V8 in it, it probably was, not probably stronger and faster than most other vehicles, especially on the road.
Yeah.
And like a motorcycle, I mean, they would have had to like be in front of it and flash the shit out of a fucking thing to I don't know, man. It's just the math ain't mathin', dog. The math ain't mathin'.
Is the math ever math on this show? Unless we're talking about flat Earth.
Yeah, we gotta get a tutor or something because the math just fucking sucks around here.
The math sucks when your eyes are awake.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Like the lights are on, but nobody's home, is what you're saying.
Yes. It's a good one.
Okay. I like
It was good. I'll take it. This is British intelligence. I think it's like what is that?
That's
MI6.
an
MI6.
Moxioron.
All sorts of speculation about what really happened and was Henri Paul drunk and why they took the route they did. It was completely circuitous. But David and I had personal involvement in it. About 2 months after her death, we had a mysterious phone call. And it turned out it was Mohammed Al Fayed, who wanted us to go to Paris and look at some documents he'd been offered. So at this point, we're living in a very remote farmhouse. Black Ritz Mercedes comes to pick us up and take us to Paris, and almost crashes twice. So that could have been a good headline. We look at the documents. He's been offered these for sale from a guy who's very vague about how he got hold of them.
Oswald the Winter.
That's the one. These are documents purporting to prove that there was CIA and MI6 involvement in Diana's death. And they looked good. But if you knew what a document really looked like, what a proper MI6 document looked like, there were some simple errors, things like the date timeline, things like the addressee list, they just weren't quite right. They were forgeries, they were very good forgeries. And this would have been a classic strawman technique. Al Fayed was asked for $20 million for these documents and probably would have paid if they were real, because he was desperate to prove that there was a plot against his son and his possible future daughter-in-law. Anyway, we saw that they were forgeries, they were fakes. And it saved him $20 million, but also saved him embarrassment. This would have been a classic straw man operation, whereby he would have bought them, held them up to the world's media and said, look, I've got proof. And then the authorities would have turned around and said, look, it's so obvious, look at these simple errors, of course they're forgeries. You can imagine what would have happened. Anything else he ever found out, he would have been dismissed as a fantasist. So, his entire campaign for justice for his son would have stalled pretty much before it started. Anyway, as the lady down there said, the guy who was trying to flog him these documents was a well-known con man called Oswald or Oscar Lewinter. He was also notoriously an MI6 agent. He was quite well known. Most agents were pretty, their identities were quite tightly held. He was pretty well known though, because he seemed to get involved in all sorts of dodgy activities. So that, to us, proved that there was an MI6 interest in this. And then, of course, we started looking at the other evidence and all the rest of it. And I have to say, my personal opinion, I think, yes, they did intend to at least seriously injure or kill her. And it's not just about the fact that, was she pregnant, wasn't she? We'll never know, because they embalmed her against all French law so quickly. I think they've probably been planning it for a while, and it was just perfect timing. They did it when they did.
And there's the no. That's
so
all I
hold
got.
on. That was an MI6 agent saying that she thinks MI6 was involved.
So the father of the guy who died also with Princess Di, he was offered documents proving the CIA and MI6 had something to do with her death, but they were fake documents.
Right.
He wanted him to buy them, show them to the media, so then he's discredited for anything he ever says again about it. That's what they do constantly. It's controlled opposition. That's Alex Jones. Alex Jones tells you a whole bunch of conspiracies that have truth in them, and then he'll throw in some nonsense to make conspiracy theorists look fucking crazy. That's what it is. The same thing with David Icke. David Icke says a lot of truth out there, but then he goes into nonsense, so then we look fucking nuts for questioning shit. And that's what they do. It's a big old fucking scam. That's why I don't like Alex Jones. I know Alex Jones has tons of conspiracies that are true. When I research the shows and I'm trying to come up with clips, I have tons of clips of Alex Jones. I don't fucking put him on though, because I think he's a fucking liar. So
about some things.
No, that's what I'm saying. He does a ton of truth. Yeah. But I don't like using him, because I'll start using him from now on. But like a lot of the shit he does makes conspiracy theorists look nuts. And the way he goes about it, all he does is fucking shout and yell like a fucking psychopath.
Hey, man.
Yeah. That's literally all I got. So, did I do a good job at exposing the royal family, or do you think they're just a nice royal family that is misunderstood?
No, I think I feel like you brought some things to the table I had never seen before.
Okay.
That kid escaping is some goddamn darn dang damning evidence.
Yeah, bro.
There's a lot of,
And they didn't say a fucking word about it.
it's crazy. The fucking body found on the property, no
Multiple
comment.
bodies. There's other clips. I thought I had them, but there's one where like a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old were found dead on the property too.
Surprise, surprise. The license plate switch, the note, her predicting her
note.
own predicting her own death. It's
Yeah.
ugh.
Literally eyewitnesses seeing them kidnap 10 children
Fucking
from
losers.
from a orphanage that or a school that literally had 4,100 deaths of children in it. They were probably going there every other month to pick up more kids.
Inbred losers. That's what they are.
Yeah.
Inbred,
Oh, yeah.
inbred losers.
Absolutely.
Pedophile, chomos. I had something at the beginning and I was gonna like sum it all up and I completely forgot. I actually need to start writing shit down. Forgot what I was gonna say, but
Great.
I've been remembering some stuff.
I've been remembering some stuff.
Remembering.
I've been remembering stuff up.
Yeah, I think when you have that much money, man, and I'm not justifying it, right? But I feel like people who have like this stupid amount of money, you can do whatever you want, right? And I think for some people, life gets mundane or boring, and they need to just keep pushing the limits. Like there's those people out there who always need to keep going further. And I think it gets a lot of them in trouble, and they want to start doing weird things to humans, animals. It's just weird, man. It's just weird shit. And I don't think that our the royal family, I don't know if all of them are like that, or maybe deep down there's like some code that they have to be like that. Who knows?
Well,
but it's
there's-
really fucking gross.
There's Prince Charles, who was Diana's wife, who had her killed. There's Philip and the Queen, who kidnapped 10 children from a fucking school. There's Prince Harry. Is that Prince Harry that married Kate?
I have no idea.
Whatever fag that is. They're wearing fucking Rosemary's Baby clothes because they just had a baby and they got to remind you of Satan. And then there's Prince Andrew, who is best friends with Jeffrey Epstein and fucking little kids with him. So I think it's all of them. Pretty sure it's all of them.
You know, there's another phrase I remember. Show me who your friends are, and I'll show you who you are.
Yeah.
If you're buddies with Epstein, bud.
Bro.
Birds of a feather be floating together.
Floating?
Or flapping.
Flocking
Yeah,
together.
whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do.
You know the phrase that pays.
Phrase that pays.
I'm bringing it back. I'm tired, Joe.
Alrighty. I had 2 episodes ready too. And I'm like, we'll just do one.
Yeah, let's do one.
The next one we'll do when Billy starts.
Oh, do you want to announce that?
It's going to be a few episodes later, but we can. It's 100th episode. Yeah. So if you want to, go ahead.
No, I don't even know who you're talking about.
Oh, okay. So we have a few episodes that are already recorded. We have a debate that I'm going to release that I wasn't going to release, but now I'm going to release it. Denver Airport.
Ooh, it's a weird place, man.
And then we have a third permanent co-host, Billy. You know him from Those Aren't Mountains, Hollywood is Chomos. I think he's only been in 2, right? Yeah. So he's going to be
BSing with Billy.
Yes, sir.
We'll be BSing with Billy.
We will.
Oh,
Every
my
episode.
God.
And
Billy.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So he's going to lead probably the second episode that he's on, because the first episode.
Hold on.
Yeah.
He's joining us permanently for the first time ever, and he's going to lead an episode. You don't ever let me lead an episode.
Bro, I ask you to lead episodes all the fucking time. I'm hoping I can give him some of the fucking editing or YouTube fucking responsibilities.
Holy shit.
Later on, maybe.
Dude, I told you my assistant would take promotion off your hands. You just don't want to give it up. It's fine.
If you guys want to upload the videos to YouTube for me, but that takes
No,
a second. It's the
no, no, no.
descriptions and shit that
No,
take
like,
forever.
The promos. Anyways, this.
Oh, Instagram and Facebook and shit.
People. Hey guys, if you're still watching right now, please subscribe. Share this video on your whatever you watch, play with, whatever social media you waste your time on.
Yeah.
Share it there. Let's get this shit out to your friends and family, so they can talk about this shit at their holiday parties as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It should
Everybody
just be
needs to
us.
watch it.
Should just be us making things
Right.
awkward with our families at
Right.
Thanksgiving. You should do it too.
It's summertime, bud.
It'll be. Don't tell me when I can eat turkey. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
My bad. All right, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Godspeed.
Godspeed.
You've reached the offices of the Godspeed podcast. We are currently closed. Please leave your information and someone will return your call within 24 business days. Thank you.
Sacrifices must be expected. For those who don't know, the royal family isn't quite the charming heroes the press would have you believe. Remember, this is the same family that roped a naive 19-year-old into their hellish world, only to be used, as Diana herself put it, as a brood mare, to produce a suitable heir, then practically discarded. The Windsors, really the German Saxe-Coburg-Gotha family, have enough money to single-handedly feed the world's poor. No one truly knows what they are worth because the private wealth of the royal family is kept a secret. But the truth is, the Queen and her heirs are worth trillions, having accumulated the wealth of their black nobility ancestors in land, homes, and other treasures. They have more than 300 residences. That's right, 300. Including palaces, castles, and stately mansions. The Queen could sleep in a different luxury estate almost every night of the year.